I'm being forcibly removed from the building again of a public lobby, so.
So if you want to take out that gun and badge, I'm happy to scrap with you one day. You want to do it, let's do it. Let me know, buddy.
That is not a crime, and you're telling me to get out of my vehicle.
Do you know where Lieutenant Mingus is right now? So, no, he's not in the building?
I don't know. I'm not.
What do you know?
Okay, I don't want that man taking my picture. Why don't you take him out of here?
Sir, you hit me.
I'm gonna do
You
that
hit
next.
me.
Okay?
Sir, okay, now
you take my picture then. I don't know you.
I'm not telling you nothing else until I find out who's driving that vehicle. You not a supervisor, bro. I need somebody higher than you right now.
If you didn't know, I went to the police academy and they kicked me out.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Spit me on my face right now! She spit in my face!
Today's video takes us to Gainesville, Florida, where we find a frauditor going by the name of Wrights Crispy. He walks into a public defender's office and makes an outrageous demand. Among other things, he wants the names and salaries of everyone working in the office. Why in the world would you need that information? Why is that any of your business? And then at the end of the video, the frauditor says he does very well in his profession, whatever that is. Wouldn't we all like to know what profession this frauditor works in so we could possibly pay him a visit? I bet he'd love that, wouldn't he? Enjoy!
Hey everybody, Wrights Crispy here at the Public Defender's Office in Gainesville, Florida. We're going to ask a couple questions. Hi. How are you guys? Yes. Stop being silly.
How is this being silly? The lady doesn't want to have your potato cam film her. She's at work. She has a real job. She's not like you, uneducated, unemployed, and kicked out of the service? I heard you were kicked out of the service, man. You were a Marine? That's a dishonor to the Corps, my man. You should be ashamed of yourself. But let's carry on and see what happens next.
I came for public records. Can you please fulfill it?
I'm sorry?
I need public records.
I appreciate being on your camera footage.
Find a job in the private sector then. This is a public service.
Okay, but I still have rights. And I also...
You have duties right now.
And you're reporting me as a female, and I don't appreciate that, so...
Listen, I'm a feminist and I don't appreciate you using the female card. Okay?
Well now, the frauditor claims he's a feminist, a person who believes in equal rights for women. That's great. But the way he's acting, it doesn't seem like he's a feminist. It seems like he's a misogynistic pig. Yeah, some of the videos I've watched from this lad, it would appear that's the case all the way around. He doesn't like women. But anyway, we'll give him a fair chance. Let's see what else he does.
Okay, I just need you to take my records request. It's that simple. I'll be right out of here once you do. I got a call about this place because of the same situation. I didn't believe it. We have a freedom of the press. It's the First Amendment right, and the Public Defender's Office should know that. What's your name, miss?
My name's Casey.
Casey what?
You don't need my last name.
Yes, I do. I pay your salary, so give it up.
No, you don't.
Okay, what's your name, miss? Brianna, do you have a last name? You don't want to give me your last name either? Okay.
I wouldn't want to give you my last name either, and I'm a man. You seem a bit creepy to me. What are you going to do with all this information that you gather? You're a creep. You going to come back and stalk these women? I just can't imagine. I'm happy they're working behind a partition. Yeah, good thing they're not sitting there with a open air, if you will. Yeah, man, I tell you, I'd be nervous if I were a woman working and some creep like you walked in. Yeah, what did he say? His First Amendment rights. Right. First Amendment. Okay, yeah, I got it now.
Yeah, you do. It's public record. You work on the government dime, and that's one of the things I'm going to request is everybody's name and salary. How much you're getting paid to be so rude to us, we the people. I didn't come in here with that attitude.
We have someone coming down to speak with you, sir.
Okay, but for future reference, the only power that people have is your reaction, okay? Does that make sense?
Frauditor, it would appear that these two women are ignoring you. And that's probably the worst feeling ever for a frauditor because they need to be the center of attention at all times. Oh, dearie me. I don't think you're going to get what you came in here for today, Frauditor. Might as well pack it up and go home and try a different public defender's office. What do you think, sweetheart? Yeah.
I have 2 easy records requests.
Okay, and somebody's coming down to help you, so you can take a seat and get out of our face because you're making me nervous.
I'm not in your face, first of all. There's bulletproof glass between us, so again, stop being silly and just take down the request like your job asks you to do.
Moments later.
Hello.
Can I help you?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I just had a public records request.
For?
I need a few things, actually, if you want to write it down.
Sure.
I've been very polite. Asserting my rights is not rude. I said asserting my rights is not being rude. I've been very polite, actually, and extremely patient.
That's what this idiot calls being patient. Oh, demanding names like that and harassing these young women. That's being patient and polite. Well, I guess it depends on how you were raised and the environment in which you were raised. Apparently that's polite to him. Of course, he doesn't have any common sense, common courtesy, or common decency, so what can you say? He's a bloody moron. Let's find out how this ends. I see if he gets his information.
No one's saying otherwise, are they?
Oh, yeah, she just did.
Welcome. Tell me when.
Okay, number 1, I need how many cases were pled out last year in 2021? Number 2 is how many cases were changed counsel mid-case last year?
Not sure what you mean by that, but
Like if somebody says, oh, this is just a hard one, I can't take it anymore.
no one ever does that, sir.
Oh, it happened in the Tri-County. I went to Lake County, is that?
Who really cares about this kind of information? Only a YouTube law expert would care how many cases were changed. Who cares if a plea deal was reached? Some kind of agreement between the prosecutor and the defense lawyer were reached with the judge. So who cares, really? Yeah, this happens every day in the interest of what? Moving the case forward, because the longer it sits, the more the docket piles up on the courts. Yeah, just crazy what these frauditors do, and all in the name of what? Protecting our freedom some kind of way? How is this protecting my freedom? This isn't doing anything for my freedom.
I need everybody's names and salaries here.
I don't consent to my name and my salary being.
Then find a job in the private sector. This is all public records. Our taxes pay for this. And also number 4, if there's any protocol or training regarding First Amendment rights and public photography in public lobbies. And if there's not, just a request that it be given. Because I'm only here because I got a call from one of my subscribers telling me that they were shooed out of here because they were recording trying to document something about a case that they have going.
I don't know when this all started. I'd really like to find out, though, who started this craziness about recording in public with a cell phone camera, because it just doesn't make any sense to me. You walk in somewhere and you decide you want to record something. What's the criteria for that? What gives you the right to do that? And don't tell me this First Amendment nonsense, because I don't buy into it. You're not a journalist, you're not a member of the press, and you're not doing this for newsworthy information. The only reason you're doing it is to put it on YouTube and make money. That's the only reason you're standing there with your potato cam and your mouth hanging open catching flies.
And I couldn't believe it because I love this town. My wife was born and raised here. And this is a progressive place. And I think that, you know, you should set an example for other agencies.
Have we done anything to prevent you from doing what you're doing right now, sir?
It's a couple of prior restraint, yes. If you know that, that's a felony.
I didn't appreciate being on camera.
Right.
I held my hand up. We can discuss that after he leaves, but yeah.
And this is for education, for fun and for free. I do this on my off time because it's my civic duty. I do well by doing good in my profession, but I don't want my children to have to do this. And I want everybody to get better, do better. That's it.
So the Frauditor claims he has a profession aside from YouTube. Well, I certainly hope so, because he's not making all that much money on YouTube. But you never know, he might be on other social media platforms as well. I don't know, and I don't really care. I wonder what he does for a living, though. I wonder if we could visit him at work and pester him the way he pesters public employees. Yeah, because it's really a shame when you have to walk into a public defender's office and harass two women, and then they have to call the attorneys out front to take care of the business. It's a real shame that you don't have anything else in life to do. And you're doing this for education, so your kids don't have to? What kind of nonsense is that? That's a lame excuse, brother. Lame.
So please just email me those stats.
I need your email.
Yes, sir. Rights. That's what I was just about to get to.
Go ahead.
Rights, like know your rights. Crispy, spelled correctly. CRISPY @gmail.com. That's it. I'm leaving.
Have a good one.
You too. Do better.
Oh, I do great at my job. I appreciate you, though. Thank you.
No, you failed today.
No, I didn't. You got the help you needed. So I hope
From him. You failed to just take my request like I originally asked.
Well, there you have it, folks. Another Frauditor, another day. I don't understand why this Frauditor wants to know the salaries and job descriptions of everybody who works in the office. I don't understand what business that is of his and what he's going to do with this information. It may be public record, but it's none of your business. Who cares? Yeah, who cares if the guy makes 200 grand or 400 grand? You really care? I don't get that at all. It just shows that frauditors go out and they do things to have power over people. It's a power trip. That's all it is, a power trip. Nonetheless, if you enjoy watching idiots, imbeciles, and morons on my channel, please subscribe. As always, thanks so much for stopping by. Cheers to that.
Oh, you assaulted me.
I did.
You assaulted me. She assaulted me. Racist. Oh, that's a hate crime. You're being disorderly. Call the police. Call the police. Call the police.
I'm not sitting down. I refuse to sit down. I refuse. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Nothing. You can come try to make me. You're welcome to try to make me. Take a swing. Take a swing.
What is the reason for calling the officers here?
You'll go to jail, bro. Go ahead, put your hands on me.
Bro.
Put your hands on me.
No reason I'm really unhappy that somebody did this to me.
I'm going to arrest you for trespassing in a minute.
On public property?
Yeah, we're asking you to leave and you're not leaving. That's trespassing.
She's right in my face, guys. You just assaulted me, man. You can't come up and touch me like that.
You don't have permission to film me in any space.
I don't need permission to
Yes, you do.
record you in public, man. No,
Actually,
that's
you
the
do.
law.
Salam yahala handula. Alu akbar. Haknuika nakra. Ula wala fufatay.
Greetings, Dr. Dave here. There was a great deal of confusion when I posted yesterday about my members only section. I will never charge to watch content on my channel ever. Let me repeat that. There will never be a charge to watch any videos on my channel. The members only section I was referring to is strictly for live streams. It's optional. You will never pay one single penny to watch anything on my videos or live streams. It's completely optional. If you would like to join the channel, it's up to you, but it will never cost a penny to watch anything on my channel ever. Now, let me get on with the public service announcement. Hello everyone, Dr. Dave here. Due to high demand and interest, Dr. Dave has decided to create a members only area for all his subscribers. Several badges and emojis are currently present. I'd like your feedback. What kind of badges and emojis would you like to see? And right now there's only one level you can join at. Let me know what other levels you'd be interested in. I really don't want to charge people extra money for an early view of a video. I believe that everyone should see the videos when they become available. But if you're really interested in something that I can provide, let me know and I will look into it. But for now, enjoy!